Black Eyed and Blues, Show 79, December 4th, 2012. Kennedy Center honors for Buddy Guy and Led Zeppelin, an interview with Rich Badowski, and quite possibly the most diverse playlist we've ever had on this show, starting now.
This is the Hartford Online Radio Network. 21st Century Audio. Delivered. onthehorn.com.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Brian Lee, and this is Black Eyed and Blues Music Show. Black Eyed and Blues is sponsored by Gateway Financial Partners and the accounting firm of Budwitz and Meyerjack. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. I'd like to introduce to you first our producer and head nutcracker, Brian Parker. How are things going, Brian?
I'm going to crack my own head because I forgot to do the other thing here.
Which thing?
Can we do this really quick?
Sure.
Like our big sponsor that pays us thousands of dollars every year?
Sure. Break it in.
Bandwidth for On the Horn is provided by Amazon S3 servers. Amazon S3 is storage over the internet. We use it. It is great. You can retrieve any amount of data at any time from anywhere on the web. Highly scalable, reliable, secure, fast, and inexpensive. All from a name you trust. Amazon. Yes, it is the same people as Amazon.com. For more information about Amazon S3 storage, visit aws.amazon.com. Someone asked me, what does AWS stand for? It stands for Amazon Web Services, and now you know.
I was wondering all week. As I prepared this, I was wondering all week. We're going to get right into the music right now. We've got a ton of stuff to play for you guys tonight, and we're going to have Rich Badowski calling us from the Rich Badowski Blues Band around 6:45. First up, down at Black Eyed Sally's this past Friday night was Eddie Shaw in the Wolfgang. Eddie was the former band leader for Howlin' Wolf's band and put on one of the most fun shows I've seen down at Sally's in a really, really good long time. This is from his album called Still Riding High. The song is called Sack Full of Blues.
and homegrown. On the Horn. onthehorn.com.
Gripping tastes, slipping days, and I'm coming through. It's coming true. What you said about the fruit beds and how nothing grows in these hard rows. I'm coming home, bringing this all to you. To disassemble and redo. I do this for you. It's a monster to consider, and I'm breaking down all over town. Bar couches in public, I'm toxic, and everybody knows it. So I'm coming home with dogs on my back. What you said, it's coming true. I'm coming for you. Hands in the soil started something elemental, and I hate like the scarecrow that scares your friends away. The fruit turns sour, the thorns they grow longer. What you said, it's coming true. It's coming true. It's a monster to consider, and I'm breaking down all over town.
Grimm Generation right there. Very nice.
I like those guys. They were down at Sally's this past Thursday. They were part of the Roots Music Series. They were the second band. The first out was the Detroit Rebellion. Also very good. Detroit Rebellion kind of reminded me a lot of like an acoustic Black Keys. They were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Grimm Generation, I loved. I expected, because the stuff that I had heard from them, I expected a duo. And when they got there and they had a banjo and a bass and a drum and a guitar and a cello player, it was like, what is this? This is not what I was expecting at all. And I believe they said they'd never played with a drum before. So that was pretty cool. Let me tell you about our Feed Our Friends program here at On the Horn. Each week, our Facebook friends have a chance to win a $50 gift card to Black Eyed Sally's in Hartford. All you have to do is friend our Facebook page, and you're in the running. What happens is every week, our social media czar, Evan Richards, will draw 3 names and post them on our fan page wall.
Now, the 3 names, mind you, are
Yes.
all people who have liked our fan page.
Correct.
And if you're wondering what our fan page is, it is facebook.com/onthehorn500.
Which is the same as our Twitter name.
Which is the same as our Twitter name, onthehorn500, @onthehorn500. So now you can do both of those, actually. That would be fine.
The first to respond before the end of the show is the winner. Just say, feed me, give me food, get in my belly. Just something, make us laugh. $50 from Black Eyed Sally's and On the Horn. This week's contestants are Jason Krug, Marcus Caldera, and Paul Jason McCulloch.
Paul Jason McCulloch, that sounds familiar. Have we let him win before?
He hasn't won in a good long time. So do you want to take a look at our Facebook page and see if we have any winners? Because last week we had somebody before we even went to air with it.
I don't want to do it. Do you have Facebook up?
I do not.
All right.
I can do it on my phone after the next song.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do it after. We'll check during the next song.
Sure. This past Saturday night, Bad Rooster came back down to Black Eyed Sally's.
You're a bad rooster.
They were
bad.
They were packed. I saw the numbers the next day. I did not get to go see them, which was disappointing because I know that they really, really were looking forward to playing there. So they packed the place, which is really good to see. So here is Back to None from Bad Rooster.
Asking questions, put down your smoking gun. The court is now in session, but you told them all to run. When we get you out there, oh, we're gonna have some fun. When we get you out there, we start backing on.
The Hartford Online Radio Network. On the Horn. onthehorn.com.
Rain beating down on my window pane, raining down 3 weeks straight. Really test your patience, really test your faith. Summer's been sleeping late. I like being along with you. We'll be safe indoors up on the second floor, watching the gutters overflow. Hiding in our castle with a moat. I'm so glad rain beating down, dull and gray. But I don't pay no mind to the cold and dark outside. Just to watch you watch the rain. I like being along with you. Your eyes so blue and white, with the wonder of a child. Yet you got such a wise soul. I'm so glad you found I can love without your arms around me.
I need your arms around me.
I need your arms around me.
I need your arms around me.
I'm so glad you found I can love without your arms around me.
I need your arms around me.
Carving out an online presence. On the Horn. onthehorn.com.
Oh, Esplanada, be mine tonight. When I wake up in the morning, won't you squeeze me tight? Oh, Esplanada, won't you please be true? I don't want another love if I can't have you. Be mine forever, my angel with wings. When I lay here dreaming, I can hear you sing. Oh, Esplanada, won't you please be true? I don't want another love if I can't have you. Be mine forever, my angel with wings. When I lay here dreaming, I can hear you say, oh, Esplanada, let's not delay. Not mañana, let's marry today.
Oh, Esplanada right there. Ryan and the Blue Hearts right here with Black Eyed and Blues from Yeah Man. A great little tune right there. Fun stuff. Hey, we did have a winner, by the way.
Oh, who was it?
It was Marcus Caldera won the
Won the gift card?
won the gift card.
Very
My
cool.
timer just went off for the song. I don't know if you guys heard that. So that's very exciting. And in just a few minutes, we are going to hear from Rich Badowski.
Correct. of the Rich Badowski Blues Band.
Of the Rich Badowski Blues Band, and maybe some of his bandmates.
We don't know. We don't know if we're interrupting a band
maybe
practice or not. So, the song in between was Chris Bergson, Rain Beaten Down. Chris opened up for B.B. King in New York City at B.B. King's this past Friday. They used that song on the NASCAR broadcast for whenever they had a rain delay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was a cool little thing to have on.
That is very cool.
So good for Chris. That means he's getting a lot of airplay because Lord knows there was enough rain in the NASCAR season this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, while we're waiting for Rich, I figured I may as well hit on some of the stories that we are probably not going to get to at any point. I want people to read our website news links that I drop you guys every single week. The first one was that this past week, for the third week in a row, Led Zeppelin in the news. Led Zeppelin, along with Buddy Guy, all honored at the Kennedy Center this past week, which I think is pretty damn cool. Because
that is cool. Yeah.
Usually musicians or rock and roll and blues guys really don't get that kind of recognition. So that's really, really great. Also, Rolling Stone continuing on with their tour over in England. This thing is going to make me crazy today. This past week, the guests that they brought in were a guy named Eric Clapton. Maybe some of you have heard of him. And Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine.
He's a banjo player.
Clapton? Yeah. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. From American Blues Scene, which we use to pick up the definitions, the blues definitions. They had a fantastic article this past week, an interview with Taz Crew, who's going to be playing at Black Cat Sally's, I believe, in February. So really, really good things. I will make sure that we leave them and drop all the links for everybody on the website for tomorrow.
That is great. I really like that American Blues Scene. They do a lot of cool interviews, too.
That's a
AmericanBluesScene.com. The guy there is really nice, too. I've chatted with him over email a couple times. He's very... And you know what? These guys are really into it. What a great little niche market for him. And you know what? It's niche, but it covers blues everywhere.
Everywhere, all over the planet. So... Good stuff. There's also
what we want to do.
There was also a Derek Trucks interview with discussing it was a obsession versus discipline, whether or not he is obsessed with practice and becoming better, or if it's just part of his discipline. And they balanced it off of a documentary on a 86-year-old sushi maker in Japan named Hiro. And the day before I read this article, I had just just discussed this movie or this documentary with a friend of mine. It's called Hiro Makes Sushi, and it's on Netflix. You can find that anytime. So
that's fun.
Yeah.
Hiro Makes Sushi.
Hiro.
Fun stuff. You know, it reminds me of when I was in high school, the guy there's an old sports broadcaster named Beasley Reese, who's, I think he's down in Philadelphia now. I don't remember.
Last I knew he was dead. Yeah.
But he said, whatever you do in life, be a fanatic. and I like that. That stuck with me through college.
Did you ever see him? I know you play golf all the time. You ever see Beasley hit a ball?
No.
Oh, he can rip it.
Yeah,
he can rip it. We used to see him play at Rockledge all the
Bigger
time.
Bigger than me? Come on, me.
I don't know how big you hit it. I can tell you, he rips it. We saw him, Donnie Marshall, and Ray Allen all play in one afternoon. So.
Oh my God! You know who? I was at New Seabury. I think that's on Cape Cod. Okay. When I was in high school, I think. And I was up there playing with a buddy of mine. His family took a house there for I don't know whatever it was, 2 weeks or something. And so I went up there with them and played golf. And we came upon Cam Neely, Ray Bork, and someone else that played for the Bruins. First of all, very nice. We kind of caught up to them because we were only two.
Yeah.
And I tell you, these guys hit the ball the farthest I've ever seen a golf ball hit. I mean, I don't know if that's still true today, but, you know, when I was like, whatever I was, 16 or something, you know, a big drive is, 220 yards. These guys are blasting it 350 off the tee. Oh, my goodness.
I will bet that they could probably, I bet they carry 320, 310. Could they hit it straight, though? That's always the question.
These guys did.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that is the hockey players have that great hand-eye
absolutely.
Coordination.
You have to. It's what you do for a living. You have to.
Yeah. For sure. Anyway. Do you want to do another song? Do you want to do a little "Prisoner of Love"? By Jeff Pitchell?
That one might be a little bit long. I don't know.
What do you want to do? Let's do that one.
All right, we'll do that.
And then we can And then
And when they
if he
call,
calls in,
then when we call, we'll just we'll fire it up or just keep going. And he knows if he hears music that he's got to just hold the line. So
great. So this is a Prisoner of Love.
Jeff Pitchell.
And Jeff Pitchell, which we really like Jeff Pitchell.
Yep.
And Texas Flood, Heavy Hitter. Here it comes.
Am I the only one who's ever felt this way? You know my heart's doing time and I'm heading for a big heartbreak. They say it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. This woman's got me wild, driving me to alcohol. Got me feeling the pain no man should have to endure. You know I'm losing sleep deep, even walking around insecure. They say it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. Woman got me wild, driving me to alcohol. Hey, I'm a prisoner of love, and everybody knows it's true. And you may think it's funny, brother, wait until it happens to you. 'Cause I'm a prisoner of love. Yeah, I'm a prisoner of love. And all I can do is play low down dirty blues. And all I envision is her and I hand in hand. Then we take the world together, sure would be mighty grand. We could always walk together where the sea meets the sand. I'm just a prisoner of love, everybody knows it's true. Yeah, you may think it's funny, brother, wait until it happens to you. I'm a prisoner of love. Yeah, a prisoner of love. And all I can do is play low down dirty blues. Hey, I'm a prisoner of love. Yeah, a prisoner of love. And all I can do is play low down dirty blues.
The Hartford Online Radio Network. On the Horn. onthehorn.com.
I've been coast to coast, north and south, and every place in between. But I'm telling you, man, you just gotta go to the best place I've ever been. There's a party in Providence. There's a party in Providence. You come from Jamestown, Charleston, Cranston, too. Newport, Westerly, how about you? There's a party in Providence. Providence all night long. There's a party in Providence. 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 A party in Providence all night long.
On the Horn. onthehorn.com.
My back soul is broken apart. Angus is deep as a hole in my heart. Don't know what, why, when. Crucify myself times 10. Headaches from the stress of the day. Take a pill, it all goes away. Don't let the girl that I become. Hold on till the day is done. Out all night with my sad friends who play guitar and drink cheap gin. You know you're out there looking for me. I'm too gone for you to find me. I got nothing, no one, nowhere, please, but you're the one good thing for me. Got nothing, no one, nowhere, please, but you're the one good thing for me. Medicine, and I don't care if I don't night and drink one beer. Know you're out there looking for me. I'm too gone with you to find me. The crazy games that I must play makes me wonder why you stay. Know you're out there looking for me. I'm too gone with you to find me. I got nothing, no one, nowhere, please, but you're the one good thing for me. Got nothing, no one, nowhere, please, but you're the one good thing for me. I got nothing, no one, nowhere, please, but you're the one good thing for me. Got nothing, no one, nowhere, please, but you're the one good thing for me. I said that you're the one good thing for me. I said that you're the one good thing for me.
Sorry. That was Chris Santala with One Good Thing, part of this week's Roots Music Series at Black Eyed Sally's on Thursday evening. It's going to be, there's two different bands playing. There's a country trio with Chris Santala, Dave Hogan, and Scott Camera, and then followed up by our good buddy John Mayock and the Homesteaders who are going to be playing. I'm going to be playing you some stuff from Mayock in a little while and also from Dave Hogan. Before that, you got Party in Providence by 8 to the Bar, who's going to be showing up on the 13th of December. We may as well get right straight back into things here. The next song is Dave Hogan. It is called Root Beer and Whiskey. So once again, Dave Hogan.
There's a new coat of paint on this dirty old town. The river rises till the highway drowns. The rain falls down and I just wash away. And there's something about when it rains,
Root beer and whiskey right there. What a great song. What a great... we're going to get back to it. But first, I think we have our good friend here, Rich, on the phone. Rich, are you there?
Hi, I'm here. Sorry I couldn't get through. I guess my battery's dead.
Oh, no. You know, it may have been on our end, too. We got, 100 things happening here. But it's great that you called in. We do appreciate it. I'm going to pass you off to Brian Lee.
How are you, Rich?
Hi.
Hey, I'm glad we finally got you on. And happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot.
Rich and his band, the Rich Badowski Blues Band, are playing down at Sally's this coming Friday night. It's a fundraiser for their trip to the IBC in Memphis. Is it just you that's on the phone right now, or do you have any other guys? Did we interrupt practice?
No, it's just me.
Just you? Awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been playing together as a band, Rich?
Well, I'd have to say we celebrated a year together in November.
Okay. I had seen you in the Challenge before, correct?
Yes, I've played in the Challenge at least 4 or 5 times, made it to the finals 4 times with 4 different bands. So finally I made it this year to the finals.
Oh, fantastic. Have you ever, what are you guys doing in addition to what you normally do to get ready for Memphis? Are you adding extra practices, changing your set lists up?
Well, we're going to kind of stick with the set list that we have. We're going to have some emergency songs or backup songs that I would call, when we go down to Memphis. We're doing some practicing. We're trying to book as many gigs as we can to help out with the expenses. You know, the fundraisers is one thing, and we also need to pay our bills. So yeah, we have at least 2 guys in the band that make a living off of playing music. So it's almost like a job.
Have you ever been to Memphis before?
Personally, I've never been to Memphis, but Sean Leonard, our guitar player, has been down there with Junior Krause and the Shakes, I believe, in 2009.
That's great. So at least you have a feeling for what it's like down there, the amount of pressure, the travel, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're renting out a van, the 4 of us. Sean is going to fly down there, but we're renting out a van, and we're going to drive down there leaving on Monday the 28th. And the last that I checked, there's 125 bands from around the world that are going to compete this year, which I believe is the record.
That's amazing. I still haven't made it down there. I talked to Shaka and Tony Kukuro when they got back last year, and Tony had the nightmare happen of one of his guitars broke, and he actually had to go buy one.
Wow.
Like on the spot to make it, because they were in I think they made it to the semis, which was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
That probably can't happen to you, I would imagine, but certainly could happen to Sean.
Well, you never know. A harmonica can fall on the ground, and I'm thinking I might step on it. But that's never happened yet.
Not yet.
No.
How long you been playing harp?
I've been playing harp seriously for about 23 years. I picked it up when I was about 8 years old from my father, but I just made noise back then. But seriously, yeah, at least 23, 25 years now.
Whose sound was it that you liked the most? Who was it that you wanted to emulate?
Well, first it was my father, because he owned that harmonica that he used to give me every once in a while. But then as I got older, it was blues. It was Little Walter, James Cotton, Sonny Boy, Sonny Terry, those guys. And as of the last maybe 10 years, I'd go into classical harmonica players like Toots Tillman and Larry Adler. When we were talking about static harmonica, so some classical music too, but blues is where my heart lays.
Do you play any other instruments, or you just play harp?
I play guitar. I'm not very good at it, but I can get people on the dance floor.
Does it help in writing songs, being able to, or actually, who does most of the songwriting for you guys first?
Well, I'd have to say Sean Leonard, our guitar player, and Steve Hatch, our keyboard player, and I just recently started writing original music, lyrics, and I have some tunes I just need to write some words for, and who knows, if they're good enough, we'll try them down in Memphis. So
when you're writing stuff, do you write it for the guitar? Do you write it for your harp?
I just write down lyrics, and then I try to decide what I'm going to do with it. I'll try to melody on either harmonica. I feel stronger on harmonica, so that's where I concentrate first of all. And guitar, if I sit down with Sean, we might work on something.
Okay. I'm always fascinated in the whole songwriting thing. I've never actually done it, and it
Well,
blows
I'll
my
be
mind.
honest with you. It's like I said, I just recently started writing, so
Mhm.
it's totally new for me too.
So you guys have a bunch of people coming down to join in the festivities this coming Friday. I didn't know that Steve Balkin was going to be there until yesterday. He just shot me a quick.
He's a last-minute addition. He's going to do about 2 or 3 songs. He's going to open up the night, and then we're going to go with Mike Law and the Playboys.
Yep.
After that, Junior Krause and the Shakes, and then we're going to end the night.
Steve Balkin won the solo duo competition. For those of you who don't know, Steve is also a luthier and makes his own guitars, and they're beautiful. I saw you at the finals. What did you think of the thing he was playing there?
Oh, he's excellent.
Oh.
He's got a big future in front of him.
I was hoping to maybe get you and Sean and maybe Steve in here before you guys go down to Memphis. Maybe do a little acoustic something.
I can't say no, and I can't say yes.
If you have time.
Yeah, things are happening so fast. Like
Exactly.
I said, when we started out as a band about a year ago, it was just a jam, and I looked and I says, "Wow, this is clicking." I says, "You guys want to enter the Connecticut Blues Challenge?" Sure, let's do it.
Well, think about
bada
how many.
Bing, bada boom, here we go. We win it.
Think about how many of the different bands that were just the same thing. Bad Rooster was the same way. The Mighty Soul Drivers were the same way. You guys, That's awesome. That's awesome. That means that there's such a great scene that we've got.
There's a lot of talented musicians out there. I mean, Connecticut is like it's incredible. Every day I meet great musicians here.
Fantastic. This is Rich Badowski from the Rich Badowski Blues Band. Rich, I'm going to let you go. I apologize for the issues with the phone before. Do you want to give everybody the lineup again one more time for Friday night?
Yes, Friday night. We're going to open up around 8:15, 8:30 with Steve Balkin, the winner of the Solo Duo Challenge this year. Then we're going to have Mike Law and the Playboys. After Mike Law, we're going to have Junior Krause and the Shakes, and the Rich Badowski Blues Band will end the night.
Sounds like a great night. I'll see you Friday, Rich. Thanks.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks again for coming on, buddy. Bye-bye.
Nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Very cool.
He's fluent in Polish and English, and if you see stuff up on his Facebook page, I'm like, oh Jesus, because I don't speak all that much Polish, even though I live in New Britain. We're gonna go back to the song that we were playing.
Okay.
Because we did cut it off about 2 verses in. So this is Dave Hogan. The song is called Root Beer and Whiskey. Dave is playing down at Sally's again as part of the Roots Music Series this coming Thursday evening.
There's a new coat of paint on this dirty old town. River rises till the highway drowns. Rain falls down and I just wash away.
And there's something about when it rains, I just fall apart again. Nothing left but mercy on the ground.
It's just like root beer and whiskey in 2 old Cadillacs. Take you to Texas, but they won't bring you back. I'm living for the minute, but it's already an hour past for root beer and whiskey. 2 old Cadillacs. There's a new light out on the highway tonight. I can see as the cars roll by. Struck down and wasted, dear old mother's child.
What's the point of living when you live out on your own? Gotta picture my kid, now he's grown.
It's just like root beer and whiskey and 3 old friends of mine. Staring through your memory, but I still can't place the time. Keeping
This is the Hartford Online Radio Network. 21st Century Audio. Delivered. onthehorn.com.
That's John Mayock and the Homesteaders with Battle Cry. John Mayock's going to be playing down at Black Eyed Sally's, as I said, this coming Thursday evening. Chris Santala with One Good Thing was 2 songs ago. The last one was Root Beer and Whiskey, and that was there. The opening band, it's called the Country Trio, along with Scott Camera. The Battle Cry thing, I dig that. That's got like a Petty and Wilco kind of feel to it. I kind of dig it. Do you like?
It's good.
I don't know how much of a Petty guy you are. I'm more of a Petty. I know I love Tom
He's
Petty.
a little whiny for me.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him?
Maybe.
I don't think he sounds the same live as he does when you hear his recorded stuff.
Yeah.
I would say like pack up the Plantation live. Check that out sometime because it really, really, really sounds good. And his voice isn't nearly as whiny as we think it is.
Okay.
We're going to jump right straight into Junior Krause and the Shakes right now. The song is called Jump in the Blues. Junior's going to be joining Rich Badowski this coming weekend down at Black Eyed Sally's. So here's Junior Krause and the Shakes with Jump in the Blues off their album called Junior Krause and the Shakes.
Seems okay. When you're feeling lonely, nothing seems okay. Forget your troubles and jump your blues away. When your baby tells you that she's going to stay. When your baby tells you that she's gone to stay. Don't drink no whiskey, just jump your blues away. You can't drown your trouble, boy, that's all a lie. You can't drown your trouble, boy, that's all a lie. I'll be jumping the blues until the day I die.
Fresh, organic, and homegrown. On the Horn. onthehorn.com.
feel a hot wind on my shoulder and a touch of a world that's older. I check the switch and I check the number. I leave it on in the bed when I slumber. I hear the rhythms of the music. I buy the product but I never use it. I hear the talking of the DJ. Can't understand just what does he say. I'm on a Mexican radio. 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 I wish I was in Tijuana. I wouldn't eat barbecued iguana. I dial it in and I tune to the station. They talk about U.S. inflation. I feel a hot wind on my shoulder. I dial it in south of the border. I understand it just a little. No comprende, it's a riddle. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
Sharper than a marble. Smoother than 60 grit sandpaper. On the Horn. onthehorn.com.
Okay, the last song here. Gut Bucket Blues. This is Rich Badowski. Rich Badowski and his blues band here. Coming in. They're going to be at Black Eyed Sally. So if you like what you hear now, be sure to go down this Friday. Is it this Friday, Brian?
Yes, this Friday.
This Friday to Black Eyed Sally's to go see the Rich Badowski Band. You heard them here first on the Horn.
I don't understand how you're offering something on every single song.
baby. Work it out, yes or no. Let's bring it together, baby. Work it out, yes or no. Can I hold you closer to me or should I let you go?
Here's this week's rundown. Tuesday, December 4th, Mike Palin's Other Orchestra. Wednesday, December 5th, Blues Open Mic, this week hosted by Brant Taylor. Thursday, December 6th, John Mayock and the Homesteaders with the Country Trio. Friday, December 7th, Rich Badowski Blues Band, along with his special guests, Steve Balkin, Mike Law and the Playboys, and Junior Krause and the Shakes. Saturday night, December the 8th, Gina Cecilia. Monday night, December the 10th, the Craig Hartley Trio. That's all I've got for you this week. Please make sure to check out our write-up on our website. Got some pretty cool articles and some links for you guys to take a look at. I hope to see you down at Black Eyed Sally's this week, but if not, please continue to support live music wherever you are. I will see you next week.